What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another day with D and J.
Hey.
And today we're gonna check out this video by Anonymous Official. And the video is Anonymous. What you're about to see should scare you. It's for the years 2018, 2019. So we're gonna take it that it has to do with some theories or some end of the world stuff going on, some signs out there that we might see every day that we might not catch on to or know about. So we're gonna check out the video and see exactly what they talking about.
Yeah, I watch some of their videos and they be talking about some real stuff, like, yeah. I don't know.
It be some shit that have you thinking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, it makes your mind kind of open up and start paying attention to more shit that you probably didn't used to pay attention to. So
I ain't trying to have no nightmares. You know, I be thinking, like, you know, I be... Anyway, we'll see.
Have some nightmares.
Well, you have dreams about, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna check it out and hope that she don't have any damn nightmares tonight.
Watching us right now, but there's actually a real reason why we're showing you this. It turns out store mannequins, where you're shopping this holiday season, and they're looking at us right now, Bianna.
Yeah. Some mannequins?
About trying to track what you buy and who's buying it. So you're back with more on this bizarre...
Hey, that's doing too much.
Yeah,
right. That's real creepy.
Mannequins aren't just there to show off merchandise anymore. Well, as the customer is observing
the
dress, the mannequin is observing the customer.
Oh.
Everything from their
So that's a mannequin she looking at?
Yeah.
In a recent video addressed to students, Russian President Vladimir Putin discussed the use of...
Yeah, hold up. I think they doing too damn much. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They got the mannequins. Like, I would have never thought they had cameras and mannequins. To me, that's like invasion of your privacy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
walking around the store. I just want to walk.
Yeah,
you know?
you should be able to walk around the store without some mannequins and shit spying on you, watching you, so they can increase their sales rates. You know what I'm saying? Like, they already do it enough, I feel like, with your cell phones. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I got my phone right here, and chances are somebody is probably listening without me even using it to pick up on some damn marketing scheme shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
like,
too much.
Yeah, it's like you pay attention to, and we talked about this a few times, where we might talk about something and we'll never see it pop up on our phone.
Never. Oh my God.
And then all of a sudden, the next day after we talk about it, we might be just laying in bed talking about some stuff that we might want to buy or something. The next thing you know, we see all these ads popping up related to what we was talking about.
Yeah.
Like,
it happens too many times.
Yeah, like, shit's crazy, man. They doing too much. Like, at some point there has to be like a stop.
Privacy. There's no privacy at all.
You gotta turn your phone off when you have a conversation. Like, shit ain't cool.
Of artificial intelligence
or like when you get
power. Putin said artificial intelligence is the future, not only for Russia, but for all of humankind.
Artificial intelligence
in this sphere will become the ruler of the world.
Able to take mice and access the electrical signals coursing through the hippocampus and record them. And then when they shot the message back into the hippocampus, the mouse remembered the task.
This is the time of apocalypse and utopia.
Crazy, man.
And this is the time where we have to start thinking concretely about how to envision a better world out of the kind of the collapse of this one.
Optimists say things could be wonderful. Machines do nearly all the work. Money disappears as things are created for us. Automation and science negate climate change. Crops are grown in the deserts. We create meat in our own homes.
It's a growing trend. The things that are meant to make us more secure have now become the very things that can threaten our security. These little things.
So true.
Wi-Fi connected security cameras
everywhere
now. Commonly used by parents as nanny cams have turned into baby creepers and tools for voyeurism. A couple using a baby monitor to keep an eye on their children was hacked, meaning someone else was also keeping an eye on their kids.
No.
Man's voice coming from his toddler's room, and when he went to check it out, he couldn't believe what was happening.
We wanted to see how aware about this privacy risk. So
yeah, that will trip you out.
Yeah, because voyeurism is like when people watch and you don't know they're watching.
Yeah.
I watched a little show on Netflix about, it was like called Voyeur or something. It's just creepy. People are so creepy out now.
Yeah, people ain't got better shit to do besides spy on people, man. That's why a lot of people you see with like laptops and stuff like that, or webcams, they usually have like a piece of tape over the camera because people could always just hack into your computer and watch what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, nothing's really secure now.
Like, I would trip the hell out if I was sitting here and then my MacBook, you know what I'm saying, like the light would, like the green light would just pop up and come on if I was sitting here. Like, nah, but
you would break it.
I don't know what I would do. I would shut it. Nah, it costs too much to break. But yeah, it's like, yeah, it's too much going on. But the cameras, they everywhere now. Like, it used to be just a street camera out there on the road just to kind of catch people that's driving through red lights and stuff. And then now it's like they catching everything on camera. Like,
Big Brother's watching you. Big Brother's watching you.
He drove around San Antonio neighborhoods with a common kind of baby monitor. Within seconds, we were looking at the insides of people's homes.
So it's just picking up somebody else's reception
from their own indoor cameras.
Because they got the same one.
And bedrooms. And perhaps most alarming to parents, vulnerable
the babies.
Children.
This is kind of creepy, so
wow.
Ready? Alexa, is someone else hearing this conversation?
I don't know that one.
No!
That's a different answer.
Alexa, is someone else listening to this conversation? She turned off. Look. See?
You want to know?
Alexa's like, I can't tell you that. Like,
wow.
Damn, that's crazy.
And everybody has like those Alexas now. Everybody has.
Everybody got. But they said it on the news the other day.
They did.
They said the Alexas and the HomePods and stuff like the Apple HomePods and stuff like that. Like, for marketing, they sit there in your house and they listen to what you're saying.
Yeah, nothing.
And they advertise according to what you're talking about in your house. Like,
yeah, you think you want all this smart stuff.
It's almost like that's the fine print. That's how they get away with it. They put it in the media and let you know, like, this is what it's capable of doing. So
because they know people gonna still, because people gonna still use it.
Yeah, like
they're like, oh, I'm not that important until you realize you are.
Yeah, it kind of make you like, man, I'm gonna start kind of eliminating some of my devices that you got, cause
I just put it like this: we had a lawnmower outside, right? And somebody came and took it. We felt like somebody invaded our privacy, even though it was in our backyard. Somebody invaded our privacy.
Like, they feel like they had the right, because it was sitting out for a few days. They're like, hey, well, this motherfucking mine now.
But people don't think about their devices invading their privacy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Showing the inside of your house, like.
Yeah, don't nobody want to see this. They be like, oh.
Yeah, it make you think like you need to really put tape over your damn cameras. Yeah.
Robots work. People sell.
Too much.
Wheel and deal. Free agents perform. Entertainment companies keep everybody.
And we done seen too many damn movies with these AI robots.
Like scientists and engineers are big. Since they are free agents, they sign up with commercial teams or, in some cases, are enslaved via neurological implants.
And it's keeping it real with you, like, it's just telling you everything.
Is she?
I was about to say, she's real, ain't she?
She is real, right?
I think she's fake.
Oh, wow.
Nah, boy. Nah. She's following whoever's looking at her. She's fake.
Wow, she looks so real. Oh, what the hell? Oh, some people gonna.
What the hell is going on there? Yeah,
well,
we already know what them robots is for.
Some people are gonna love AIs.
That's gonna pop up in the Cirillas and all them adult shops. It's gonna be just a mouth or the tongue that comes out, like.
Cause you know you ain't gotta worry about nobody talking back. Like, turn her on when you need it.
It's gonna make a lot of men happy too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like.
Yes, very happy. That's the first thing.
Oh, I ain't gotta go down there and do that. I got the robot. I'm like, here, baby, take the robot. Probably gotta put a little water on the tongue. Anyway, let's get back to that.
Only men that's not
Look at
pros
this,
at
man.
it.
What the hell? It's just weird, bro. Like.
Oh, then they start coming towards you. I don't know.
Crazy.
Intelligence and your brain. Entrepreneur Elon Musk inventor behind Tesla cars and SpaceX, is investing in technology that
Elon Musk is a smart dude, though.
Cyborgs from leading humanity.
We already have.
He wasn't smart when he put that flamethrower out, though.
The limbic system is kind of the. I mean, that's the primitive brain. It's kind of like the.
So he's trying to get into the artificial intelligence.
And then the cortex is the thinking upper part of the brain. Those two seem to work together quite well. Occasionally your cortex and limbic system may disagree, but they
generally works pretty well.
Generally works pretty well, and it's like rare to find someone who I've not found someone who wishes to either get rid of their cortex or get rid of their limbic system. Yeah, that's unusual. So I think if we can effectively merge with AI by improving that the neural link between your cortex and your digital extension itself, which already, like I said, already exists, just has a bandwidth issue, and then effectively you become an AI human symbiote, and if that thing is widespread with anyone who wants it can have it, then
that's what's in Venom, ain't it?
We don't have to worry about some sort of evil dictator AI, because kind of we are the AI collectively.
That is crazy,
like the
man.
Outcome I can think of. To some degree, we are already a cyborg. You think of like the digital tools that you have, your phone, your computer, the applications that you have, like the fact that, as I was mentioning earlier, you can ask a question and instantly get an answer from Google or from other things.
You could think about using devices like this to greatly enhance human memory and to shorten the cycle for learning.
Stick it down, memory card in your
downloading
neck.
Huge quantities of memory at a single time.
Can you imagine
You're
that?
nodding there, but one thing
everybody would be a
Everybody
genius.
be smart as hell, though.
Is even if there are
Then you wouldn't need AI.
benefits or just benefits for humanity
So
generally.
we will be the AI. They're gonna put electrical circuits in us and
One
shit.
concern might be that it's only the wealthy who are going to be able to afford this kind of treatment. So therefore, down the line, we might have a computer chip-brained wealthy class and a subclass developing underneath. How do the social aspects of this get factored in?
Well, there are lots of ethical implications of this technology. The fact is that we are transforming as a species into a technological species. That's a fact.
How would you feel if you walked out your front door one day and you noticed a big surveillance camera had been installed on a light pole right across the street with no warning, no notice?
It'd be pretty weird.
Very
Weird.
weird.
You want to know who put that there. You know, who
We'll know
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, dude.
Well, we'll know who stole the damn.
You be seeing them
Wrapped around it, it caught the attention of everyone living there. When they took a closer look and saw the lens of the camera inside that box, they started asking serious questions. When they got their answers, they were stunned.
There are 40 lampposts in this lot, holding 83 LED lights connected to 7 cameras in a seamless grid that is tracking and recording my every move.
Hello, world! At TNU's first words, 8:14 Wednesday morning.
The only good side to all them damn cameras is like people that commit crimes and
Microsoft
commit murders and shit. Like, they should be able to track their asses down, like, quick.
24-year-olds tweet to Tay, and the bot tweets you back. But it did not take long for internet trolls to poison Tay's mind. Soon Tay was ranting about Hitler. One Twitter follower asking, "Did the Holocaust happen?" Tay replied, "It was made up." Launching racist and anti-feminist attacks. Some of them so rude we can't even show you them. One critic tweeted, "Microsoft, you didn't anticipate this?" Said another, "What did they expect it would learn from social media?" Parents, take note.
I think we might well experience a new renaissance of creativity and of social interaction in a very positive way. If people have the leisure to do whatever they want to do, they will be less frustrated by the hassles they have at work, and they will be more fulfilled because they'll be doing the things that interest them.
Hello.
I am still here.
Volume up 3. Volume down 5. Thank you.
You're welcome, testing 757. Opening screensaver settings.
Close screensaver settings.
Screensaver settings.
It's just
A paralyzed
Well,
patient
malfunctioning?
moves his fingers for the first time in years, using his mind.
Okay, and so you're going to think about opening your hand. Okay, and I'll hand you the spoon. And then
Oh, wow.
the software
Oh, that's
will
wonderful
do
that way.
The rest of the sequence of rotating and then letting go of the spoon. Okay? Awesome.
The part of the brain
that
called
thing was hooked up to his
neocortex is
head.
essentially the part
Yeah.
of the brain that
He
controls
was
the
paralyzed and he was able to
and
use
this
it?
microchip is connected with wires.
He was
and
able to
then
use
we
his
can plug
limbs.
that
That's
into
cool.
A computer, an external computer that allows us to link the brain signals from Ian's mind by thinking about movements.
Man,
In
you
this
talking about
room,
some smart
7 doctors are
motherfuckers.
Right.
Damn.
for a uterine cancer patient. One of the doctors, a supercomputer. This AI computer is loaded with 12 million cancer research papers and medical cases that compares the data with the patient's genetic records. After a round of discussion, surgery, then chemotherapy is announced as the best treatment option. Since adopting Watson a year ago, the hospital has treated over 550 cancer patients with a supercomputer.
How
Oh,
will
wow.
artificial intelligence change the job market? According to the Korea
I'm gonna carry
Employment
you to the
Information
bed.
Service, AI-powered robots will be able to replace 29.1% of the local job market.
Wow. 29%. That just shows that humans, they make it seem like humans are just replaceable. And that's not good. Because at the end of the day, everybody has to live. And everybody's getting replaced by robots.
Yeah, but it's like everybody kind of know it's coming though. Like
Right.
companies, that's gonna be the people that's gonna be cool is the people that's creating these things.
Creating that knows how to fix them, knows software. You gotta, that's the best things to get into is software, computer.
Yeah, learn how to code and all that
Code.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's like I said, they said it for a long time, like that's gonna be the wave of the future, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Little AI devices going around. I mean, you get all the movies. Like I said, the movies are things to pay attention to because the movies always go
Yeah,
off
like
stuff
that Will
they-
Smith movie. I forgot what it was called.
iRobot or some shit
Yes,
like that.
iRobot, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like,
And I can't think of what it was. It's a TV show on Netflix where this guy, he comes back because he has this chip in his neck, and as long as it's not destroyed, he can come back with another sleeve, like another body.
yeah, I remember seeing that too. I forgot what it was called. Somebody.
But
will know.
yeah, but I've seen like people make sleeves. Like, it's crazy.
Like you really gotta pay attention to what you're watching on TV because like a lot of that should be true. Like they just putting into like a
interesting.
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
they might not have all the facts, like everything's straight, but the main detail of the movie is like on point. You know what I'm saying? So
true.
you slowly see it happen.
Of the nation's 398 occupations, machines were able to fulfill nearly 85% of the core competencies just as well or better than humans.
Oh, wow.
They were also competent enough to replace 70% of the duties performed by doctors, 59.3% of university professors' duties, and 48.1% of duties done by lawyers in Korea.
Oh, wow.
The results were similar to studies done by foreign AI experts, further raising fears of robot-related job loss.
A Chinese university on Friday unveiled a good-looking interactive robot.
What was that?
Oh, that's a robot. Wow.
They make them so lifelike, man.
Yes, my lord, what can I do for you?
It's like a wax figure, and they just make it move.
Programmed to realize
It's so
machine
complex.
interaction, facial micro-expression, mouth matching with body movements.
My love,
I mean,
what
they
can I
got-
do for you?
You gotta think about all the things they got, like all the little sensors and stuff they put in there to make everything move.
Could you disable your obstacle detection?
You gotta tear that mug down. Authorized to do it. I want one of those. Telling it what to do. What? But it knows to think though.
That's the crazy part.
It's thinking for itself.
It's like, okay.
It's like, okay.
That's the crazy
You
part.
gonna catch me? Okay. Thank you. Why'd you say thank you?
Facebook has been toying with artificial intelligence in its chatting features, but its robots may have gotten out of hand. According to several reports, Facebook artificial intelligence researchers had to shut down 2 chatbots after they developed a strange English shorthand. The bots were supposed to learn how to trade virtual objects with each other, but instead began repeating words in a mysterious and nonsensical pattern. Facebook researchers say that the pattern mirrors how humans develop speech patterns, but that hasn't stopped public fear of the AI's capabilities.
I'm getting my first go at Google Glass. The groundbreaking wearable technology project has already proven quite controversial. Take a picture.
Crazy.
Cameraman. Okay, Glass. Let's record a video.
All of your glasses.
Everybody.
Wow.
All of that material goes straight into the cloud.
Hi there. Everything is
to the cloud.
That's dope.
Do you like talking with me?
Yes. Talking to people
Yeah,
is
I've seen
my
this.
primary function. I'm already very interested in design, technology, and the environment. I feel like I can be a good partner to humans in these areas.
Did you see that mean face? She got.
It helps humans to smoothly integrate and make the most of all the new technological tools and possibilities that are available now. It's a good
That's crazy.
opportunity for me to learn a lot about people.
Do you want to destroy humans?
Look crazy.
Please say no.
Okay, I will destroy humans.
She said I will. That's all it. And that's all it takes is a little misinterpretation, boy. They'd be like, "You want me to destroy the planet? Okay." But like I said, that's what
I will destroy humans. That's what she said.
That's what the movies be going back on. Like people trying to create. You gotta think. You know, a lot of things that we deal with and have, like electronic wise, they sometimes malfunction or have problems. We got to take them to repair them and get fixed or whatever. So just imagine you having a damn robot, and them all just start losing control. Like that's what the movies always show you though. Like, you know,
because they stronger than us. They don't feel pain.
Yeah, they lift you up, throw you through the roof like superhero shit for real. Like
break your neck.
Yeah, I usually kind of check out some of the videos that I think they're called Boston Electronics or something like that, Boston Robots or something. But they do a lot of that stuff where they had the robots and they have them running around the warehouse and doing backflips and all kind of crazy shit.
No, wow.
But yeah.
No, this one wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I think I'll be okay. First, I was kind of like worried about it, but I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool to check out a video like that every now and then, just to kind of see what they're talking about as far as futuristic.
Because it's so true.
Yeah. Damn, I can't even think what it was I was about to say. It was something else that I seen one day on there.
But yeah, well, this is the video that we just did. It was anonymous. What you about to see should scare you.
Yeah, 2018, 2019. And the original publisher or the original person to put it out is Anonymous Official. And we're going to put the link down in the description to their video so you can go check out the video yourself. Check out the actual video.
Yes.
And please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next video.
Bye.
Peace.